Alright, YouTube. It's been a while since I've seen this one. And I was never high watching it, so.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Nicholas' #1 nautical nincompoop.
Aquaman, the Thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink black depths of the seven seas are home to
Everyone and their mother knew that SpongeBob was gonna solo him.
Losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're using the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The year was 1946. The former allies of World War II were engaged in a Cold War between capitalist West and communist East.
The United States changed history forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unparalleled nuclear devastation.
One of the most popular test spots, the site of 23 separate detonations over the course of 12 years for a total fission yield of 42.2 megatons, was Bikini Atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
The results were ecological devastation and perhaps something more. Deep beneath the atoll, the fauna began to change. They evolved, becoming sentient, forming language, technology, and society. This bikini planet organized into a monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed a free market economy and a thriving artistic culture.
Even the simplest underwater creatures became capable of complex thought, including the very first multicellular organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular, the greatest among them, lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Aw, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about greatest. SpongeBob may headline one of the most popular
Robert
cartoons of all time, but he's a total dork. He's a painfully naive man-child whose only ambition in life is to continue his miserable life as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab.
Really sounded like a Squidward there, Wiz. And no one
Who wants to be a Squidward?
Sponge Robert.
I don't know, when you work retail that line, you end up becoming Squidward.
And that's what matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't. SpongeBob is routinely physically incapable of even the most basic tasks. Almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest wimp in town. Like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade. Or the time
I never noticed that.
Rotated the entire planet. Huh.
Oh, we're in for some shit now, aren't we? Despite being a real sea creature, SpongeBob is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he after all. He can stretch and shape-shift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid. Wouldn't he always be full, though?
From an entire lagoon to... oh god. Enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason he has an insane healing factor. He survived vaporized, having his soul removed from his body, and literally being unraveled out of existence. Okay, I think we can just end the rundown here.
No. I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Perhaps his most mind-bending ability is his control over... bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a soapy green lantern ring, his bubbles can become anything he wishes. From guided cruise missiles to sentient life and entire bubble societies. That's a pretty similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw anything he wants into existence and erase it from reality just as easily. The pencil was so powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
And finished. I call him Doodle Wiz. Wiz, he's just like you. But I made him...
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds, and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 Yoda tons.
That's enough energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over. And SpongeBob was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an impromptu bladed weapon. It's also his primary instrument to create foodstuff bikini bottom
attracted to one. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank, hugged his best friend Patrick so hard their DNA fused, can ride on the scene transitions, and once cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What the fuck you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero.
And even then.
He ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed Plankton's Plan Z, won the Battle of Bikini Bottom against an army of killer robots, and even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny Phantom to save
Wanna
the
see him do it again?
multiverse.
His biggest weakness is that he's a giant, suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy. There's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
What?
Are you talking about?
Oh, right. Trials and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside, it wasn't until SpongeBob
Don't hassle the Hoff. I still want David Hasselhoff to come back as Nick Fury in Doomsday
So if nautical
in
nonsense
Secret
is
War.
something you wish, then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear. Aquaman, king of the 7 seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the show before, and he's actually secretly awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might assume that means this Aquaman is a total loser, but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart, so get ready.
Art's origin is basically the same as the Silver Age comics. Tom Curry was a humble lighthouse keeper who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. He procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too!
Oh, wait, no, it says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's just some guy with magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time when everybody who's anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater jet ski, a net, octopus ink, a water pistol, and a portable heat ray to blast right through solid ice. Not exactly mind-blowing, but, you know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by 100 elephants.
Wow.
Which is a lot, I guess.
Aquaman is
I
also
mean,
an incredible swimmer.
it
He
is.
travels
It's
to
just
Florida to Maine
so
in under an hour.
underwhelming.
That's almost twice the speed of sound. He can create
Damn.
waterfalls and whirlpools out of thin water, and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Actually, that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can talk to fish, which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic organisms to alien life. As long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
I'll be straight with you. You haven't said anything
Is this
remotely
Five
right.
Below
Does
Aquaman?
Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends.
The Super Friends. They're like the dime store knockoff
Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman,
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief,
Teenage
Samurai,
Chuck.
Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins, and their pet monkey Glee.
Quiz. Stop.
Don't forget the.
You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait. His best direct strength feat was when he moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ here, huh?
Okay, so he's lame, inarguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feat somewhere, but no! He sucks. He actually sucks. His best feat is literally garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a
Seriously.
gorilla for some reason, by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even outswam this Kryptonian pterodactyl monster, Rokan, who flew from the edge of the galaxy to Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really?
Okay, that's something I can work with.
That'd be over
All right.
55 billion times the speed of light, and Aquaman swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
And,
I mean, that's
hey,
pretty
you can
goddamn
probably
fast.
Your ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
Well, not if he's on dry land. If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies. Never mind, person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stop on his corpse.
But power really what makes someone a hero? Or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice? That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
He's gonna get his ass kicked.
He's about to die.
Yeah.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One possibility.
It's time for Aquaman's funeral!
We ran the data through all the possible. One possibility.
Wait a second. You're not mermaids. Evildoer? I'm a hero.
I saved this city!
My leg.
There's only one and he's a super friend!
You see, sir, I'm
It's a sponge.
Final Porifera, and you can't How about a little
The karate.
watermelon?
Ah.
Of course, he's a sea creature, and as the king of the sea,
Ah, that tickles. Ah.
wasn't just reaching out to you, Sponge. Let him have it, chums! Great moon!
Get a load of this, Seaman.
God damn it! It's Aquaman.
Water powers fading. Is there nothing I can do?
My man.
See it now. Multiverse of Aquaman. And out of all of them,
I'm the lamest.
fucking one! I'm a ripoff. A joke. I'm no superhero.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead,
And Miss
Spazatron.
Spazatron.
But every day, I get back up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
May the best hero win.
What?
He erased his arm. The other side of the universe. This is like Darkseid versus Thanos. Only SpongeBob is so oblivious to it. He's just like, huh, okay. Ah.
Cry, Sponge. Let's be super.
Ocean Man. He was #1.
What is it with ridiculously OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show, Wiz?
This was an incredibly close fight. Gotcha.
No, you didn't.
Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which messes Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit-zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Because, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the...
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane.
They didn't censor it.
Width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling an 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
I somehow doubt that.
Fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
It broke him.
Comic book Aquaman.
You've been listening to anything I've been saying.
Good point. Because let's not forget,
Of course I didn't.
string beat also destroyed
Of course I didn't forget.
universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story.
Dumbass.
Screw the pencil or the bubbles.
Moral victory.
He wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god. A yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least Arthur finally got to be a real hero. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
The winner is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god.
Our God. I mean, that was the only way it was gonna end. I knew it had to be a stupid, over-the-top battle like that when they first aired it, and it's still fun. Alright, actually, I think the next one I'm gonna look at, I'm curious about Shredder versus Silver Samurai. I've actually never actually watched that one. I am aware that I believe Shredder wins it. I have no idea how, so yeah, maybe I'll check that one out. So, see y'all next time on YouTube.